So we just got another package. I'm not quite sure what this is or what else I ordered, but we'll open that later. We're currently moving the big stack of wheels over to that side so we can pull my wagon out, which we'll open those today and you can see what they are. They're not for me, but are they hefty?
They're not really heavy.
They're 17s. They're for a friend of mine, but we'll open these in a little bit. But first, we have some goodies to pick up for that wagon. So we just got back from picking up Casey's new coilovers, and as I pulled in, my oil light came on again, meaning that currently it's a quart low, which isn't the end of the world, but this car is starting to burn oil faster and faster. I changed the oil at 330,000 kilometers. I'm at 332,000 kilometers. I had to put a quart in, and now about 2,000 or so kilometers later, it's down another quart. So it's just burning oil faster and faster. It still runs great. I mean, this car just cruised down the Autobahn, AC on, no issues. Didn't even feel down on power or whatever's power is left in it, but it's definitely burning oil faster and faster and faster. So I think it's probably on its way out. Now, personally, I don't think the 1.6 is gonna blow up and stop running, but I do think the time of me putting oil in the car is gonna get sooner and sooner. When I first got it, it was about every 6,000 to 7,000 kilometers. Now it's every 2,000 kilometers or so, and it's just gonna get sooner and sooner and sooner. So we gotta figure out what I wanna do. If I wanna keep the 1.6 and just run it, we only have about a year left here. Will it last that entire time? Who knows? Or do we invest and swap it to something else? We'll see. Now, if I do go ahead and actually swap this car, it'll be a quick like weekend thing because obviously it's the daily. I can't have this car down for a super long time. I won't go through, paint the bay or like clean the bay. I mean, maybe a little cleaning, just a little cleaning, but it won't be over the top, paint the engine, do all that kind of stuff. It'll be a quick out, engine in, and back on the road. Because again, the daily's gotta be on the road. Then if we come over here, show you the score for today. Bam, another set of KWV1s, same set I have in my wagon. They ride amazing, and hers are actually in way better shape than when I got mine. I had to paint my springs again, but you can still see the logo and all the stuff on there. So good springs, all the purchase still spin freely. The fronts aren't leaking, all these still spin freely. So very, very nice set for her wagon. Now currently on her wagon, if you guys remember, we have her Mark IV R32 Bilsteins in the front, and we have the FKs in the rear. We were gonna do FKs in the front and the rear, but they seized up and I actually broke one of the perches and they were kind of just junk. So yeah, Bilsteins in the front, FK in the rear, but all of it's coming off, or swapping to the good old KWs. I do want to say though, the Bilsteins on this car ride absolutely amazing. There is nothing wrong with them except for the fact that we are maxed out in the front, and that's as low as we can go. So swapping to the KWs, keeping a very, very good ride quality, but going a bit lower. What you got? What you got? Ooh, we got car parts. Hood struts for the Pink Floyd and for the GTI. These things are the best. They make the engine bay look a million times better. The Jordan's over, and I'm not gonna lie, the driveway's looking pretty good. We got 3 wagons. Everyone's on Porsche wheels. Twist, 3-piece phone dials, and the Cayenne's over there. Not a bad driveway. All right, so moving on from all the Porsche wheels, we now have this stack of wheels right here. Like I said earlier, this set of wheels is not for me, it's for a friend. I'm just helping all the shipping, but we do need to open them up and make sure they're okay. So before I go ahead and open up these wheels, pause the video, leave some guesses down below. What do you think is inside here? They're 17s, they're 3-piece, leave some guesses. Wheels are officially unpacked. I can almost guarantee that no one guessed these right, but here they are, ready? Look how sick these are. So this is a set of Kircher RS's, 17x9 in the front, 17x10 in the rear, 5x100, and these things are dope. Now, yes, a little bit of slight carnage, a little bit of curbage going on here. I mean, it's almost bent down to the face, but it's just a lip. The face is good, all the hardware is good, and on the barrels, everyone is fine. But yeah, these things are dope. Full set of 3-piece Kircher RS's. Now, if you're in Florida, you will see these wheels. These are going to go to Hector's car, aka Green Bean Instagram, with the white Mark III, one of the Mark III squad. These will be for his car. He's been wanting to go to 17s for a while, and I think this is a perfect set for his car. And again, I know this looks bad. I mean, it is bad. Like, it's curved there, and this is just bent like a taco. It's folded completely down. But the beauty of 3-piece wheels is you unbolt this, pull the lip off, put a new one on, and you're completely fine. So not really too hard to fix. but super nice set. I'm not sure he's gonna keep them silver or repaint them, but they look good right now. The center caps look good, the silver with the gold hardware. Cool set. So at some point this week I have to go through, remove all the tires off of these wheels, get some more packing material, pack them up, and they'll be out here. But before we pull the tires off, Hector said it's totally cool if we tested these wheels on the GTI. So the fronts here should fit no problem on a Mark III. There's 17x9 ET35, so there's plenty of room for that to fit. But the rears being 17x10 ET36, I think it said, if I saw it properly, that might be a little bit close. But what's cool about these wheels, usually for 3-piece wheels, you either have sandwich mount or face mount, being you have the lip, then the face and the barrel, or you have the face on top, then the lip and the barrel. But on these ones, you have the lip, the barrel, and then the face, which you can see on the backside here, how you can see the entire backside of the face itself. Kind of a different style of mounting, but if you needed a higher offset, you could just move the face all the way to the very top and get you a couple extra millimeters, but kind of cool. So I'm not going to do it today, but coming tomorrow, we'll pull the GTI out, toss the Hectors on it, and see the look. And honestly, I'm a bit jealous, Hector. This man got I won't say the price, but he got an absolute steal on these wheels. Even with the damage, he replaced one lip, this man got an absolute steal on these beautiful wheels. Like I said, 17x9, 17x10, that's awesome specs already. Absolute steal. Yo. These are gonna look so good on this car, and even better once they're refinishing on Hector's car. But like as is, dude, those look so sick. Hector, you trying to sell these or what, buddy? These things are so good. Now I'm curious. I want to see them next to the wagon here. Now the 3-piece foam dials on Jordan's car look so good, but the Hectors look absolutely amazing as well. I love those. And these things are sick. Hector, dude, you did good. These are look so good on your car. Leave some comments down below. If you had to choose, would you go foam dials or Hectors? I mean, they're both just so good. I don't know. That's a hard choice. All right, we're back. It's a new day, and today we are test fitting the Hectors on the GTI. Yo, this poor car is so filthy, but still, the white on white with the speed lines, still looking so good. To give you reference, these are 15 by 6.5 with a 205/50 tire. We're going to 17 by 9 with a 225 35 for the front and 17 by 10 with a 245 35. Look how meaty this tire is. This thing is huge. Now I'm sure Hector will go with a smaller tire, but 245 35, that is a beefy tire. What's super exciting though, since the Porsche wheels are now on this car, the spacers that were on her car, we can now put to this car with these wheels. So we'll do a 25mm spacer in the rear and push those way further out, and a 20mm in the front. So still, this car will be on these wheels, because obviously those aren't for this car, but we'll be able to space these out and make them fit much better. They look beautiful in the car, but they're super weak spec. They sit way too far in. So 25mm spacer in the rear, 20 in the front, should have these things sitting right where they need to be. Seeing these side by side is hilarious. That Hector just towers over the factory speed line. All right, boys, it's time. Will this massive 17 by 10 fit in there? I think it will. Because the offset's so high, it's plus 35, I think it's still gonna fit, but the issue with that is, will we hit the coilover? So we'll see. Moment of truth. I think we're good though. I think we got this. I think we got this. I do think though, it's touching right now. Yeah, I think the barrel of the wheel is touching the coilover on the perch itself, but I'll double check in a minute. But this side, with a smaller tire, I think you'd be okay width-wise. Like I said, that super high offset puts it very close to your strut. But let me go ahead and bolt it down, and then we'll see exactly where we're at. That is officially all the way on. Oh yeah, it's like, I'll show you if I can. It's like flat to the coilover. Let's go under the backside here. I mean, like I said, from here to the front, looking down, not bad. For 17 by 10, if you did a smaller tire, this I would fit no problem. And actually, since this wheel is mounted, having the lip, then the barrel, then the face on the backside, you could swap it, but then pushing it farther this way pushes this farther this way, and then, I don't know, I'll have to see. But on the backside, under here, you can see up there, it's flat to the spindle. There's a tiny bit of room. Maybe you had a smaller tire, or a different strut because he is on bags. So depending on how his bags, the strut actually is in the rear and where the perch is, it might still be okay. But you can see, kind of hard to tell, there's a small, like, probably fit a piece of paper between the barrel right here and the strut. So if that perch was in there or higher up, it could work, possibly. But as of right now, rolling the car, the perch is right on the tire. So if I try to roll the car, it would just tear a hole right inside of this. But we'll put it down and stash it to the ground. That looks good though. Whew. Dang, those look so sick on this car. Wow, Hector, good choice. A little bit of work to make them fit. All right, down she goes in the rear. Not too shabby. Yo, I love these wheels. Honestly, like I said, smaller tire, fitment wise, you'd be pretty much set. It's just gonna be how your strut is to clear the inside of the barrel if you don't change the offset of the face. But yo, those look sick. All right, let's do the front. I was hoping to actually be able to roll the car around, but the way that's hitting, definitely can't move the car. But at least we can see one complete side. All right, moving on to the front, which I said should be no problem to fit. Actually, slight issue with the front. You can see how far in it's gonna be sunk because of the plus 35 offset. The issue with that being, it's now touching the caliper. So I'm gonna grab a 20 mil spacer and push it out, and then we'll go from there. All right, front coming down. Yeah, so look at those. So right now, this is now 17 by 9 plus 15, which is still a very doable spec on a Mark III, so that's good. You can even probably go down to maybe a 15 or so between this portion right here. Maybe a 15. You can see right there. Yeah, you might be able to go down to a 15. But either way, 17 by 9 plus 15 still works on a Mark III. Fronts look good. The rears will need a little adjustment. You could space them out. Like I said, it's already kind of right where you want it, so you have to do a little bit of moving. But I don't know, Hector, I like them. Those look so good on your car. Oh, this side looks so weak. It looks so tiny. Still good, 'cause I like the speed lines, but like that side, and then you have just bam, meaty and stancy. Damn, these look good. Like I said, if you can figure out if the airless strut that he has on his car is high enough that if you did a smaller tire in here, it doesn't touch, you're set. But if it does still touch, you got to figure out whether spacer or flipping how the face is mounted. But as it's right now, like not touching it, like the fitment's really good. Maybe a 215 or 225 tire for more stretch, and you're set in the back. And then front's easy because just 20 mil or 50 mil spacer, and good to go. Man, this car looks so cool. Stance like this, wheels change the car so fast, so dope. And then you come to this side, still looks good. Speed lines aren't bad, but it's like sunk in and just OEM looking. Oh, well, there you go, Hector. There are your new wheels on a Mark III, which is white, which is kind of like yours. I think you're gonna love them. We're currently back home now. I meant to end the video hours ago, totally forgot. So now it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm about to start editing, but this is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Do not forget to thank you for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.